just confirmed. Did the Buffalo Bills really just lose a star wide receiver? And how will this impact their offense moving forward? Fans across the National Football League are stunned as this sudden development could leave a major gap for franchise quarterback Josh Allen. While some believe this move might be part of a bigger long-term strategy, others are worried it could weaken one of the league's most explosive offenses. But here's the twist. The real reason behind this departure might surprise you, and it could trigger even more changes in Buffalo. Stay tuned as we break down what happened and what this means for the Bills season. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan, you might want to sit down for this one, because what just got confirmed has sent shockwaves across the entire NFL community. A key piece of the Bills' offense, a star wide receiver that fans have come to rely on, is officially out, and the details behind this situation are even more surprising than the headline itself. Now, before we break everything down, make sure you stay until the end of this video, because the implications of this move could completely reshape the Bills' offense heading into the season. And there's already speculation about what the front office might do next. So here's what we know so far. Reports began circulating earlier today that the Buffalo Bills were dealing with an unexpected situation involving one of their top wide receivers. At first, many fans thought it was just another rumor, something that would fade away in a few hours, but then confirmation came in, and just like that, everything changed. The Bills are officially losing one of their star wide receivers. Now, the big question everyone is asking, how did this happen? From what insiders are saying, this situation didn't just come out of nowhere. There had been quiet signs behind the scenes, small hints that something wasn't quite right. Whether it was contract-related tension, internal disagreements, or strategic roster decisions, something had been building up over time. And now it has finally reached a breaking point. For a team like the Buffalo Bills, this kind of loss is massive. This isn't just any player we're talking about. This is someone who has played a crucial role in the offense, someone who has built chemistry with the quarterback, someone who has stepped up in big moments. Think about it. The Bills' offensive system has been built around consistency, timing, and trust. Wide receivers aren't just targets, they're part of a rhythm. Every route, every throw, every play depends on that connection being there. And now, that connection has been disrupted. But here's where things get even more interesting. There are already multiple theories circulating about what led to this decision. One possibility is that this was a financial move. The NFL is a business at the end of the day, and teams are constantly trying to balance talent with salary cap limitations. If the Bills felt that keeping this receiver would limit their ability to strengthen other areas of the roster, they may have decided that this was the best long-term move, even if it hurts in the short term. Another theory points to internal strategy changes. Maybe the coaching staff is planning to shift the offensive scheme. Maybe they want to rely more on the run game, or spread the ball around to multiple targets instead of focusing on one star receiver. And then there's the possibility of behind-the-scenes tension. We don't have full details yet, but in situations like this, it's not uncommon for disagreements, whether about roles, contracts, or direction, to play a part. Whatever the reason, the result is the same. The Bills are moving forward without one of their biggest offensive weapons. So what does this mean for the team? First, it puts immediate pressure on the remaining wide receiver group. Other players are now going to have to step up in a big way. Opportunities will open up, but so will expectations. Every dropped pass, every missed route, every mistake will be under the spotlight. Second, this could change the way defenses approach the Bills. Opposing teams no longer have to focus as heavily on that one-star receiver. That could make things more difficult for the offense overall, especially early in the season as the team adjusts. And third, it raises serious questions about what the front office plans to do next. Because, let's be honest, teams don't just lose a star player without having some kind of plan. Could a trade be coming? Could the Bills already have their eyes on a replacement? Or are they confident that the talent already on the roster is enough to fill the gap? These are the questions fans are asking right now, and they're not going away anytime soon. There's also the impact on the locker room to consider. Losing a key player isn't just about production on the field, it's about leadership, chemistry, and morale. Players build relationships over time, and when someone important leaves, it can affect the entire dynamic of the team. But at the same time, moments like this can also bring teams. So while this news is definitely a setback, it doesn't necessarily mean the season is in trouble. In fact, it could be the beginning of a new chapter. Now let's talk about the fans for a moment. Bills Mafia is known for being one of the most passionate fan bases in the entire NFL. They've stood by this team through ups and downs, and you can be sure they're going to have strong opinions about this move. Some fans are frustrated, some are confused, and some are already looking ahead, trying to figure out what this means for the team's chances this season. And honestly, all of those reactions are completely understandable. Because when you lose a star player, it's not just about football, it's emotional. You've watched this player make big plays, score touchdowns, win games. You've celebrated those moments. And now, suddenly, they're gone. That's not easy to process. But this is the reality of the NFL. Teams change, rosters evolve, and sometimes even the most important players move on. The key now is how the Bills respond. Will they make a bold move to bring in new talent? Will they adjust their system to maximize what they already have? Or will this decision come back to haunt them later in the season? Only time will tell. What we do know is that this is a defining moment for the franchise. Decisions like this don't just affect one game or one season, they can shape the future of a team for years to come. And that's why this story is so important, because it's not just about losing a wide receiver, it's about what happens next. So keep an eye on this situation, because there's a very good chance that this isn't the last update we're going to get. Moves like this often set off a chain reaction, and the Bills could be far from done. If a trade happens, if a new signing is announced, or if more details come out about what really led to this decision, you'll want to know. And trust me, we'll be covering every single development right here. So make sure you stay locked in because things are just getting started. Let me know in the comments what you think about this move. Do you believe the Bills made the right decision? Or is this a mistake that could cost them big time this season? And if you want more breaking news, updates, and inside analysis just like this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Because when it comes to Buffalo Bills news, you already know, we've got you covered.